Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. This is a different video and not journal related, and I've had a couple of requests in regard to my altered embroidery hoop, and I did take it to the markets and just to showcase it. Excuse me. And I have mine that holds Happy Mail postcards. So I thought I'd do a quick share, and just so that the ladies that were interested can have a look at it. So I made this a long time ago before I craft it with paper, and I was right into the shabby chic. And I've made, this is one of the really large embroidery hoops, and I used it and covered it, and as you can see, it holds some of my beautiful Happy Mail postcards. I covered it with doilies, laces, but what I did was on the back, it's backed. This fabric was a beautiful satin pajamas, and I just covered it with the sheer lace. And believe it or not, I still have some of this lace, and everything is done with hot glue. And yeah, and it's probably, let me have a look now. Maybe six years old now, and it hasn't come apart. It's been hanging in my craft room, and it gets close to 40 degrees in here in the summertime. So yeah, so I've just covered it with lots of lace, and I'll take these cards out so that you can see it. So I've made a pocket on the just on here, and there's another little card, greeting card. I think that was all. No, there's something else in here. Oh, yes, okay. So, yes, but I've also, you can put dry flowers in these. It'll look really pretty, okay. You can put in some special laces and stuff and have them hanging over. But as you can see, yeah, this is curtain fabric, trims. This was a necklace. Lots more trims, and I was into really soft colours at the time. I might put it down this way so you can see all the trims that I used here, the dangles. And then I had a beautiful, sorry for the wobbles, but I'm just trying to get this right here. I had this lovely little brooch, and I altered it because the actual part of the brooch came off. So I just had this lovely, beautiful mould of the lady, and I put some stickles on there and just used some pearl trim, little flower, doily cutouts. Here I've made a little cluster flower, and I've made these ribbon roses myself. I'll just see if I can close it up. Yep. So I've made these myself, and they're really fun to make as well. Very easy. And I used a earring here. Okay. Some more. These are little pre-made little hard flowers. They're clay type flowers, and you use little doily cutouts. This was a placemat. Okay. So as you can see, lots of doily trim throughout. This was part of a wedding dress, and I still have quite a bit of that. And then I used upholstery trim that I found in the local op shop. Torn fabrics, just trims, some really beautiful, these sort of pearl trims that you can purchase. So yeah, so I still have a hoop left here in my room, and I might even alter one to take with me to the markets, but I make it a bit different to shabby chic. And there it is there. So this was all done with hot glue. So I just thought I'd quickly share this because I had someone that asked about it and what I did before. So it was my horses and lots of shabby chic things. And the other thing I made, I'll just show you while we're in this shabby chic mode. I've made a pin cushion, and this is a reel of from a crochet cotton, and I just put some padding in and I covered it with a doily. This is pretty well worn, this little thing, and just, yeah, and that's what I got on my sewing machine. Pretty little button, bit of necklace, and then I've made this little invoice book cover, which I take when I make go to the market. And here I used here again is the satin, I'll just take it, the satin fabric from a satin pair of pajamas, and I covered it with just some lace curtain, and then I covered this with a whole square rectangle doily, and then inside I covered it to make a pocket, and the same here, made a pocket. This I use hot glue in those days, and here is just a part of, oh sorry, oh yeah, I'll leave it, part of a trim of a tablecloth, and I've made this pretty flower, very easy, and I singed the edges with a candle. You've got to be very careful just to give that nice frilly look as well. And one of my little roses, and I've necklace trim. So yeah, so they're really fun to make. You can make beautiful things to, you know, even without paper. So yeah, so that's was in my shabby chic days. There was something else. Oh yes, I'll show you. I made this cute little box. I found this little basket actually in an op shop, and this is about as old as the embroidery hoop. And that holds all my little contacts, you know, friends' contacts, and Etsy stores that I've supported and still support. And yeah, so there's a lot of bling in here. I'm just going to bring you up closer so it's focused. So that's it there. It's just a little charm. And another one of my little flowers. A little bit of blue burlap just here. Okay. And then on the front, some more of the burlap. And made another flower with a little bit of bling in it. I'm just going to go out the other way. And just covered it right around. And I did the handle as well. And covered that with the blue burlap. And then little rose here that I've made. So yeah, so that's the back of it. And this is all done with hot glue. You know, I've when I started, the hot glue was everywhere, and then you learn to use it sparingly because it just does the same job. So yeah, so that was before my time of journaling. And okay, I'll show you one more. Just bear with me. I've made a little Paris wall hanging, and it was a I think it was some sort of a competition, and that we had to make, and then you have to take a photo and just present it, and I really enjoyed it. And what this is made from, you're going to laugh, and I've put a little envelope on the back here that I was going to put down for what it was about, and I forgot all about it. This was a jumper. It's made from a knitted fabric. Okay, and then I just trimmed it on the bottom. And then I had a selection of ribbon roses that I had in my stash. And these I didn't make, okay? So they are pre-made. But I made this beautiful bouquet, and I've put her little feather on there and a wedding dress applique. I got her from my book, the photo from my book, and I just made her wedding dress just with ribbons and a bit of satin fabric covered with lace. Beautiful little embroidered little roses here. Yes, and then the story of love. I think that's what Paris is all about. And I had this little, like a little cabochon thing here. It's a clock with Paris on it. So yeah, so I've made that. And then on the bottom, I used quite a bit of dangly trims here. So it hangs here in my craft room as well. So yeah, so these were the days when I was, and it's all hot glue, and it still survived in the heat of the in the room here. Just bear with me, I'm just trying to zoom out here. So yeah, so for those that inquired, I thought I'd do a very quick video just to share it. All this yumminess. It feels lovely. It's actually, yeah. So I might do a video when we come back, because I'll be away for a couple of weeks, and how I alter a embroidery hoop, but in a different way, maybe a grungy style. So we'll see what happens. All right then, guys. Thanks for your interest, and go back to my before videos, because my older videos, see, I was going to finish them, but I decided not to. Just hang 10. I'll show you Pegasus, my flying horse. And this is how I start on YouTube. So I collected toy horses and altered them in fairy tale themes. So this one I've actually put on a solid rock, and just the way he was, I thought, oh, this will make Pegasus. So I got hold of some wings, and I covered them with that's it, with some feathers and lace trim and appliques, and I used a glitter, I just painted it white, and then I used glitter nail polish because I didn't have anything else. So yeah, so that's how this horse come about. And I used a rock out of my garden and just used some fibres, some burlap, and I glued some little stones that you get from the garden centre, you know, so to make it look like that. So that's, I'll just go back. So that's, and he stays in my room because he's one of my last horses. So I've decided to keep, and he's got a little bit of bling there on his head just there. And they are really fun to make as well. So this is Pegasus. So and he sits up on top of my shelf with Rosie the gypsy horse. So that's it, folks. Quick share, and so hopefully that'll answer the questions and the curiosity of some of my subscribers. All right then, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.